Welcome back to Central News. It seems to be more common than ever before to see organic sections in supermarkets and organic-only stores. But what is the benefit of consuming pure organic foods and products over the standard produced food? Bay Naturopath Jaine Kirtley joins me now. Jane, lovely to see you again.
Hi, nice to see you again.
Now, can you tell us the difference between organic foods and standard food products?
Okay, it's funny we use the word standard because really the organic food is the food that's been eaten through the millennia, through the centuries by human beings, and that's what we've thrived on. Then what happened over the last century, and particularly from the 1940s onwards, more things like pesticides, herbicides, other preservatives, lots and lots of chemicals came in to food production, and that then became the standard food. And so then people said, well, hang on, we don't want food like this. So then that got another name. So the name of the original old food is really organic food. So
it's really just a label from...
It's just, it really means, say, yeah, naturally produced. And the thing is, and people had some arguments about, well, what is organic and how is it produced? So then there's various organic standards set up, and the word was used to say, well, no, by this we mean we're only using natural methods of food production, basically, and we're not adding all these chemicals in. So that's why that term got used. So it's sort of organic means living, really. So yeah.
So why is it that people are keen on organic foods?
Well, for a number of reasons. And naturopaths are particularly keen on it because of the health benefits and the high nutrient content. But a lot of people like it for taste. A lot of top chefs throughout the world, most top chefs, will recommend and use organic food just because of taste. And other people because it's better environmentally, and just the way it's produced, better for the planet. And some people sort of like it's a spiritual thing. They feel, no, that's better that I do things in a natural way. So there's lots of different reasons people go for organic food.
Now, you mentioned a little bit about the health benefits. Can you tell us a more extensiveness of health benefits with organic foods?
Yeah, the big things, two main things about organic foods. One, you haven't got the chemicals, so that's the preservatives, the herbicides, the pesticides, the fungicides. So those chemicals, you haven't got those, but plus you've got a lot more nutrient content. So there is actually higher nutrient content in organically grown food.
So they're good all round.
So we've got more vitamins and minerals in there, basically.
Yeah.
So more vitamins and minerals. We know vitamins and minerals can help promote good health, so we get more of those. So that's why it's helpful for that.
Now, from memory, from my own memory, when organic foods were first introduced, you saw them occasionally in fresh markets and supermarkets. They were more expensive. Is that a deterrent, or are people just forgetting about the cost and just looking at the health benefits and the fact that they're not getting these herbicides, pesticides and everything, every other side?
Yeah, well, mainly people are, the cost is there because it's more expensive to produce food organically. And people that buy organic food realise that, but they say, no, this is worth it for my health, because really, if I'm getting more nutrients here, so okay, it costs me a third more, but hang on, I'm getting more nutrition from it. So really, my better deal is the organic food because I'm getting actually more out of it. Also, I don't need to eat as much food because I'm getting all my nutrients there anyway, so I don't have to buy sort of huge amounts. It was quite interesting. Some years ago, the supermarkets in England sort of did some surveys about what do you want? Do you want two for the price of one? Do you want whatever benefits? And top of all the surveys, consistently over the last few years, says that people want organic food. And that's supermarkets, not specialist shops, which is very interesting that more people are recognising that they want food as it should be, and back in the old days. Yeah.
So you think people are becoming more concerned with what is in their food?
Definitely, and the fact that it might be aggravating or causing health problems, and so there's a number of reasons. Yeah.
Should we be concerned?
Definitely, you should be concerned and be prepared to pay a bit more and be prepared to eat a little bit differently. Some things cost a lot more to produce organically and some a bit more. So for instance, meat or that can be a bit more, maybe a third more, something like that. But things like chicken, which in the old days people only used to eat, well, once a year at Christmas, and if they were really lucky they might have at Easter too. And the reason for that was because it's a very expensive thing to rear properly. So if you want chicken, organic chicken is going to be expensive. So fine, only have it once or twice a year. That's all right. And cook it the old way. You have it hot, you have it cold, and then you boil up the bones for bone broth afterwards. You don't want to waste a bit of it, even if you win the lottery. Still boil up those bones, because you've got so much nutrition in those organic chickens. The other great thing about eating organically is, if you've got an eye on cost, is you tend to start eating more seasonally, because you think, oh, actually, in fact, I've seen quite a few organic shops around about the Tauranga area that it's cheaper, some vegetables are cheaper seasonal in organic shops, organic food, than the non-organic ones in the supermarket. And it's all about sort of eating in tune with the seasons, which is better for our health anyway, rather than saying, well, I want tomatoes all year round, or I want strawberries, in the middle of winter. Or they're not really what your body needs at that time of year. So there's a lot of spin-offs. Yeah.
So the ones that, because should everyone go out and change their cupboards to all organic produced foods, or is it going to be okay for people to keep eating how they are?
Well, you do it as much as possible. Some things I always tell people, the most important things to have that you must be organic is liver. Now, might not appeal to your liver, but in fact it's absolutely awesome nutritionally. It's fantastic. It's way better than plain beef. It's not actually cheap. It's not actually expensive, organically. But it must be organic. Kidneys must be organic. There's a few, coconut oil must be organic. So those things, just do the best you can. So gradually try and change and just look at the organic food options and gradually try and change what you eat. But yeah, after a while you'll find most of your cupboard is organic. That'd be great.
So a little bit of organic products here and there is better than none.
Yeah, the other thing is no chicken unless it's organic, so that becomes a rarity. So in your diet maybe.
Thanks, Jane.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bay Naturopath Jaine Kirtley enlightening us as to the difference between organic and standard produced food. After the break, Amanda chats with the Hamilton City Mayor.